guys, I have been asked a lot what my first pregnancy symptoms were during my 2-week wait leading up to my positive pregnancy test. So I figured I'd come on here and share with you. I wrote down every little symptom that I had since 6 DPO until 15 DPO. So I will just share with you day by day what my symptoms were. My first symptom was that 6 days past ovulation and I woke up with a sore throat. Now I don't normally get sick very often at all, so it was definitely out of the ordinary that I had a sore throat that morning. And I would say it was like post-nasal drip. I would swallow and I would have this awful, nasty, like mucusy taste when I swallowed, and it just felt like it was running down the back of my throat, so that was really gross, and definitely out of the ordinary for me. So 7 days past ovulation, I had a backache. It started in my lower back and then it just slowly started up my back, and it only lasted maybe, I don't know, like a couple hours that night. I still had the sore throat and I still had that post-nasal drip feeling. Then 8 DPO, I did not have a sore throat anymore. It went away and I didn't really feel anything at all, so I was a little bit worried, and I wasn't feeling very hopeful anymore. Like at 6 and 7 DPO, since I got those uncommon symptoms for me, I kind of thought maybe this is something happening, maybe this is implantation happening, so I got really excited for that. But then 8 DPO rolls around and I felt nothing, so a little worried there. Then 9 DPO, I woke up feeling a little bit nauseous, and that's definitely out of the ordinary for me. I am not a person that throws up at all for anything unless I'm in a lot of pain. So I was a little nauseous feeling. I didn't throw up at all, just nauseous. And then I woke up in the middle of the night to pee, which is out of the ordinary for me. I never wake up in the middle of the night unless I'm pregnant. 10 DPO, mild nausea again in the morning, and then I went pee in the middle of the night again. 11 DPO, I felt nauseous in the night and not in the morning like I used to, and I also peed in the middle of the night as well. And on 11 DPO, I tested in the morning and saw the faintest line, and I really thought that it could just be those terrible new first response tests that it was like the indent line or just a false positive. So that is when I first tested. 12 DPO, I felt nauseous almost all day, just like waves of nausea here and there, nothing too serious, like I felt like I was about to throw up. I just felt that really icky, like sick, I don't know, nauseous feeling. Then I had some cramping on and off, dull, achy cramping, an achy uterus, hot flashes, and I woke up to pee in the middle of the night. The morning of 12 DPO, I tested on a digital and a first response, and I got a positive pregnancy test. So that is when I got a positive pregnancy test, and I wrote down the next 3 days just to give you guys my symptoms before 4 weeks. So 13 DPO, I had waves of nausea again, headache, hot flashes, dizzy, very achy uterus all day, run down feeling, peed in the middle of the night, and starving but no appetite. And when I say a very achy uterus, I mean not cramping, but it's just like this dull, achy, heavy feeling in my uterus, and I did not experience that at all with my first pregnancy. I had like no symptoms with Kinley until about 4 or 5 weeks, so this is all very new to me. And then when I say starving but no appetite, I was super hungry, but I just didn't feel like eating anything. Like nothing sounded good to me, and when I did eat something, I'd eat a couple bites and then I'd be really full immediately. So that was definitely weird too. 14 DPO, nausea again, achy uterus, starving but no appetite, hip pain when laying on my sides, and I went pee in the middle of the night. So the hip pain, I experienced this with Kinley as well, but I didn't experience it until like the late 2nd trimester stage, and I have no idea why I'm feeling this now, but it's just when I lay on my side for too long, then that hip starts to get really achy, and it just hurts until I change positions, and then that hip starts hurting. So it's just a reoccurring thing. But now they're not that bad at all. 15 DPO was the last day that I recorded, and I had hip pain when laying on my sides and waves of nausea during the day. So more than half these symptoms I usually would not experience if I wasn't pregnant, and this pregnancy so far is completely different to my pregnancy with Kinley. Like I said, I just really didn't experience any of these symptoms super early on with Kinley like I am now. So anyways, that was all the symptoms that I experienced during my 2-week wait until I got a positive pregnancy test, and a couple days after that. But the next video that I will be making is going to be my 5 to 6 week, or 4, 5, and 6 week pregnancy update, and I will have 2 ultrasound pictures to show you. So anyways, I will see you in the next video. Bye!